In this video, I'm going to show you how to speak fluently and confidently in your job interview. For many candidates, the biggest challenge isn't their experience or qualifications. It's sounding calm, clear, and articulate when the pressure is on. Nervousness can make you speak too quickly, lose your train of thought, or give answers that don't represent your true ability. But the good news is that confident communication is a skill you can learn. If you have an interview coming up and want to control your nerves, express your ideas clearly, and improve your chances of getting hired, stay with me. I'll give you practical techniques, powerful sentences, and sample answers you can practice before the big day. By the end of this training, you'll know how to sound more polished, professional, and confident from your very first answer. Here's exactly what we're going to cover. First, I'll share 3 essential tips for sounding confident and articulate. Second, I'll give you 5 powerful sentences you can adapt to your own experience. Third, we'll practice model answers to 3 common questions. Let's begin with tip number 1. Slow down. Nervous candidates often rush because even a brief silence feels uncomfortable. But speaking too quickly can make your answers harder to follow and your voice less confident. Instead, pause for a moment after each question, organize your thoughts, and speak about 10% slower than usual. A short pause doesn't make you look unprepared. It shows that you're thoughtful and in control. Slowing down also improves your pronunciation, gives your ideas more structure, and helps the interviewer understand the value you can bring to the role. Tip number 2 is to wear a smart, professional outfit that makes you feel prepared and comfortable. Before you say a single word, your appearance is already communicating something about your standards, judgment, and attention to detail. You don't need the most expensive suit in the room, and you shouldn't wear anything that feels unnatural. Choose clean, well-fitted clothing that matches the role and the company's culture. Prepare your outfit the night before, check the fit, and make sure your shoes and accessories are polished but understated. When you know you look professional, you're less likely to feel self-conscious, and that makes it easier to focus on your answers. Dress to create confidence, not distraction. The goal is for your appearance to support your message and help the interviewer picture you representing the company professionally. Tip number 3 is to practice your answers before the interview. Start with these 6 questions. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want to work for us? What are your greatest strengths? What is your biggest weakness? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And why should we hire you? These questions appear in interviews across almost every industry, so preparing for them gives you a major advantage. Don't memorize a script word for word. That can make you sound robotic and may cause you to panic if the wording changes. Instead, prepare 3 or 4 key points for each answer. Practice saying those points in different ways while keeping the meaning consistent. Sit with a friend, record yourself on your phone, or rehearse in front of a mirror. The more familiar the ideas become, the more natural and confident your delivery will sound. Here's a simple practice method that makes a real difference. Deliver every important answer at least 3 times. On the first attempt, focus on getting your ideas in the right order. On the second, improve your pace, clarity, and tone. On the third, add natural eye contact, confident posture, and a calm smile. Record each attempt and listen for filler words, rushed sentences, or moments where your answer becomes unclear. Confidence isn't something you wait to feel. It's something you build through repetition. Now, I'm going to give you 5 powerful sentences to practice. Don't copy them blindly. Adapt the details to your own background, the specific job, and the company you're interviewing with. Here is sentence number 1. Thank you for the opportunity to interview for this position today. I'm genuinely excited to learn more about the role and your company. This is a strong way to begin your answer to "Tell me about yourself." It demonstrates good manners, positive energy, and sincere interest in the opportunity. But your delivery matters just as much as the words. Say it at a measured pace, Look directly at the interviewer and avoid sounding as if you memorized it 5 minutes earlier. Practice until the sentence feels like something you would naturally say. Then connect it to a short summary of your experience and the value you offer. A confident opening helps settle your nerves and creates a strong first impression. It also gives the interviewer an immediate reason to listen carefully to the rest of your answer. My strengths include collaborating effectively with others, taking ownership of difficult problems, and setting a positive example through my work. This is a strong foundation for answering, "What are your greatest strengths?" However, don't stop after listing qualities. Choose the 2 strengths most relevant to the role and support each one with a brief example. You might say that you coordinated with different departments to complete a project on time, or that you solved a recurring problem that was affecting customers. Keep the examples concise and focus on the result. Hiring managers are attracted to candidates who work well with others, accept responsibility, and improve the performance of the team. Practice your answer aloud so the strengths sound genuine, not rehearsed. Confidence comes from knowing exactly what you do well and being able to prove it with evidence. Here is sentence number 4. I researched your company and was especially impressed by your values, workplace culture, and commitment to giving people meaningful opportunities to grow. Use this as the foundation for answering, "Why do you want to work for us?" Before the interview, replace the general wording with details that are genuinely specific to the organization. Mention a product, mission, recent initiative, customer promise, or professional development program that interests you. Then explain why it connects with your own values and long-term goals. Avoid compliments that could apply to any company. Hiring managers can quickly recognize a generic answer. Strong research proves that you are serious about the opportunity and not simply applying everywhere. Practice your response until you can explain your interest with energy and precision. The best answer makes it clear why this company, this position, and this moment are the right match for you. Here is sentence number 5. You should hire me because I'm a quick learner, I take ownership of my work, and I can deliver high-quality results with minimal supervision. This gives you a confident foundation for answering, "Why should we hire you?" Add one achievement that proves your value, then connect that value to the employer's needs. For example, explain how you learned a new system quickly, improved a process, supported a difficult project, or achieved a measurable result. Finish by showing that you are committed to continuous development and long-term contribution. Be confident without sounding arrogant. You are not claiming to be perfect. You are explaining why your combination of skills, attitude, and reliability makes you a strong investment. Practice this answer several times so you can say it with conviction, maintain eye contact, and end on a clear, memorable point. Now, let's build a complete answer to "Tell me about yourself." You could say, "Thank you for the opportunity to interview for this position. I've carefully reviewed the job description, and I believe my skills and strengths are a strong match. In my previous experience, I've developed a reputation for being reliable, collaborative, and willing to take ownership when challenges arise. One achievement I'm particularly proud of is completing an important project with my team under a demanding deadline. That experience strengthened my organization, communication, and problem-solving skills. I'm now looking for an opportunity where I can contribute those strengths, continue developing professionally, and support a company with high standards. If I join your team, I'll bring a positive attitude, flexibility, and a genuine commitment to delivering excellent work." Adapt the details, but keep this clear structure. Before your interview, create a simple practice plan. Write key points for the 6 common questions. Rehearse each answer 3 times and record your final attempt. Check your pace, eye contact, posture, clarity, and use of filler words. Then research the company, review the job description, and prepare 2 or 3 thoughtful questions to ask the interviewer. On the day, arrive early. Breathe slowly.